Good morning. Hello, and happy Monday. I was just sending the messages out that I'm online. Hello, everybody. Let's see if I can get to the chat. Good morning, Kathy Han. Good morning, Blue. Oh, thank you, Blue, for calling in all the P's. All right, I don't know what's wrong with my phone, but it's not letting me share this. So please help me share it out. All right, let's get started. Happy Monday. Oh, thank you, Blue. You're awesome. Okay, hand on the heart and slow down the breathing. We know how to do this, even if it is Monday morning and we're all sleepy. There's our Mama Had a Bear, Andrea Gregg, Annie 7. Thank you for getting in here. All right, we're doing the heart brain. So breathe in deeply and slowly and exhale just the same. When you do this, you feel everything in your body come to center because your hand on your heart brings your attention there. So everything slows down, everything works perfectly. It's just a moment of pure peace, inner peace. That's what it's all about. So breathe normally. I'm going to bring up the message from the angels. Good morning, Brookie. Thank you for being here. All right, so the message from the angels is called Make Peace. Life is like a coin. You can spend it any way you wish, but you only spend it once. That's by Lillian Dickinson. The Plains of Peace by Olivia Ward Bush Banks. Again, my fancy takes its flight and soars away on thoughtful wing. Again, my soul thrills with delight, and this the fancied theme I sing. From earthly scenes awhile I find release, and dwell upon the restful plains of peace. The plains of peace are passing fair, where naught disturbs and naught can harm. I find no sorrow, woe, or care. These all are lost in perfect calm. Bright are the joys, and pleasures never cease for those who dwell on the plains of peace. Dear angels, I love the vision of living in a world such as the one described in this poem. I believe the more we envision our desires, the faster they come true. Dear ones, as you know, peace starts inside of you and not outside. Yet you look to the outside happenings as a measure of the amount of peace in your world. Walk gently each day and hold that energy inside without wavering or giving in to any pressure from others who do not have the understanding that you do of what peace means. If each one of you who are walking on Gaia would hold to the vision of peace and not give up, indeed, peace would be the norm. First, you must believe that it is possible. Do you? Then hold that energy at all times. Do you? To say, I am only human with flaws and desires that keep me from peace, is only an excuse. We encourage you to stop making excuses and make peace. Dear angels, today I promise to make peace a priority at all times. And I do promise that. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Leo, Julie, Catherine DeSanti, and Kathy. I'm so glad you have today off. That's awesome. And Annie, hello, darling. Annie says everyone needs a sense of belonging, and y'all give that to Grayson and myself. We love you all so very much, and thank you all for being loving. Oh, Annie, you're so easy to love. Like, what's not to love, right? So, making peace, it's something that we do. And I'm hoping that I have enough battery power to make it through this. We'll see. Anyway, let's see what Kuan Yin has to say about making peace and making it a priority in our lives, because for us to have peace, as the angel said, we have to make peace. So, where are you not making peace in your life? That would be the first starting point, right? What is it that's not working? And if it's not working and if it's not in alignment, then it's got to go. Or changes need to be made so that you can have peace in your life, because that is the goal. All right, so Kuan Yin says, what does Kuan Yin say? Your path is before you now. Even if you sometimes lack confidence to trust in the path that you are upon, know this: you cannot miss your destiny. I shall guide your feet and inspire your heart to keep you true to your rightful divine life path. Trust me, trust yourself, and take your journey now. So I love this card because sometimes we want to know what path to get on. It's like we feel like we're lost, right? Anybody ever have that? It's like, I don't know which path to take. I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know what I'm doing here. We all know innately, we know what our purpose is. And when we start asking, asking the right questions and looking around and looking at our guides, we innately know this is the path. The path that we're on is the one we're supposed to be on. And if it's not, then it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like it's in alignment. So get in alignment with that path that's before you. And how do you do that? You ask the questions. Just ask, is this what I'm supposed to know right now? Is this what I'm supposed to do right now? And anytime you ask, that answer is going to come forth. So start asking the questions, right? And then make peace. Make peace a priority in your life and watch what happens. You're going to see more and more and more of it in your world. So I love the angel message where they said that we look to the outside of us as a measure of how much peace there is. Peace starts and has to be on the inside of each of us. So look to that as a measure. What are your statistics for how peaceful you are during the day? That's what I look at. Were there moments that I wasn't peaceful? Sure, there were. We are human. We have to live with each other on this planet, and we may not like each other. We may not like some people that are in our life. Do they have to be in our life? That would be one thing to look at. If you don't like the people that you're surrounded by, then look and see if is that where you're supposed to be? Is that who you're supposed to have in your life? Some of those people are what I call our sandpapers, and they help us to see ourselves more clearly. They help us to soften those rough edges. So yeah, there's sometimes when we need that conflict and we need that contrast, but not all the time, right? If we're in conflict more than we're at peace, then look at that. What is that all about? Just ask the questions. Ask it of yourself, ask it of your spirit guides, ask a mentor or a friend. And Kathy says, yes, yes, yes. The medium yesterday confirmed my path. She asked questions and she used the pendulum for the yes and no answers. That's awesome, Kathy. Yeah, it's great to have confirmation. It has to feel right on the inside. We'll know if it's right. We'll know that it's the right path. We'll know that it's the right decision of what to do to move forward. So I love that. And so how's everybody doing? Do your check-ins. Let me know how you are. And my battery seems to be draining fast, so I am going to grab my cord. Let me see if I can do that without making everything topsy-turvy. So hang on just a minute. I'm moving you. So start checking in. Let me know how you're doing. Okay, I had success. I was able to retrieve the cord. That's a yay. Good morning, Charlie. And Kathy says, for my birthday, I picked page 60 in Pocket Angels. I love the fourth and fifth messages because it confirms my purpose. Well, I happen to have a copy of Angels in my Pocket, or as Blue Jean likes to say, Angels in my Pocky, because Pocket thinks this book was written just for her. And, she's right. Those angels did provide it for each and every one of us. So let me go see what Kathy's message is. And anybody else that wants to pick a message this morning, we'll do a few of them. Okay, so page 60 and the fourth and fifth messages. Embrace the spirituality within you, dear ones, and harness the power of your thoughts. Let the magic of manifestation happen in every moment of your existence. I love that. Hi, Pocky. Good morning. Dear ones, those lessons you came to Earth to fully understand are part of the purpose for still being here. Unique things and words will click the purpose inside of you. I do love those messages, Kathy. Thank you for choosing those. And so happy that you had a good birthday. We all deserve that. And I know Annie is on here. I really hope that Grayson had a wonderful weekend for his birthday. I love birthdays. They should be celebrated to the max. I celebrate mine for the whole month. So sometimes for the whole year, it just depends. I am so thrilled to wake up every day that I celebrate each day that I'm alive. And so very happy about that. And my second chance of life, I celebrate that. I feel like that was like the starting point, really. Anything before that, it's just noise. So in July, I will be in Birmingham, Alabama, and I will be celebrating my second chance of life at something called the Transplant Games of America. And you all might have heard me talk about this already, but I got my set of darts. I found out that it is soft tip darts and not steel tip, which is what I used to play. But darts is darts, right? You pick up the object and you throw it at a board. So that's what I will be doing to celebrate my second chance at life on July 7th. So anyone that wants to celebrate it with me, I'd love to have company in Birmingham. I'm going to be doing quite a few of the events, including walking for 3 miles. It's not a race. I don't have to walk fast. I don't care if I'm the last person over that line, but just doing it is going to be a major accomplishment for me. Y'all know the physical limitations that I have faced over the last year, and I am putting that behind me. I'm like, nope, nope, nope. It's going to take place. So that's that. Oh, I'm so happy that Pocky likes the little book and the messages. Good morning, Robin. You want page 83. Okay. And Grayson had a really good birthday. I'm so happy to hear that. All right, page 83 says, Dear ones, you are exactly where you are supposed to be in any given moment. Release the thought that you missed out on something or that you need to change the past to move forward. Embrace every experience with loving arms. What a beautiful message for this morning. Thank you, Robin, for picking that page. And I want to share something with you all. So you know that Midnight Calls and Dawn Arises has been born and out there, and some of you even have it. And thank you for that. Thank you for getting that book that's full of such wisdom from the angels. It's not me. I just sat with them and had conversation. They brought those wise messages for us to live by. So my friend Sherry Myers, y'all might know that name. She met with me over Zoom on Saturday, and we recorded some of the angel messages from that book. And she's going to, as she does so beautifully, she's going to turn them into short clips that I can share on Facebook and TikTok and Instagram and Pinterest and anywhere else. I can put them on social media. So when you see one of these little clips about midnight calls, please share it. It's me reading the messages, and someone just recently asked me to record the whole book. So it was really good to sit with Sherry and to do that, just that little bit that I did. And it gave me a lot of insight as I did so about recording the book and what's needed. Quiet for one thing, a quiet place to do it, a place that doesn't have echoes or a lot of noise in the background. So I'm looking at how and when I can do this. And I tried to figure it out, and I said, nope, it's not for me to figure out. It's for the angels to make that happen. So whenever they give me the word and they provide the space for me to be in a totally quiet room with, like I said, no echoes, not a lot of background noise, then it's just me and the angels sitting there and me reading their beautiful messages to you all. So I'm excited because I wanted to do it last year and just never got the chance. So I'm asking for the angels to help with this. And if y'all will get behind that inspired thought and that intention, I would appreciate that, because I think a lot of people would listen to it as opposed to just sitting and reading. You can't just read through the book. It's big, it's huge, but it's not meant to just sit and read through. It's meant to take in the message. What do you get from the message after you read it? What does it say to you? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I see all of your beautiful encouragement. Oh, thank you, Blue. Yeah, please share them if you can with your groups or on your timeline when those messages come out. I don't even remember how many we recorded. We recorded for, I think, 2 hours, and she'll do her magic. She'll make it sound good and be pretty. She'll put some scenes behind it. Some of them, she said, she'll show me reading it, but some of them will just be a beautiful scene and my voice reading the message from the angels. So, yay. Thank you all for your encouragement. I love you all so much. And this book is taking on a life of its own because it has a workbook coming up that Ruth and I have already started looking at and saying, okay, how do we do this? And asking the angels for the correct questions to ask for each topic. And then it's going to have a journal, a standalone journal that you can use either for the book or for just journaling every day, whatever you want to use it for. And then the audio. So I'm so excited about this book this year. It took its time being born. It was like that baby that just didn't want to come to the outside world. It wanted to stay in its little incubator. But it finally made its appearance. And do y'all love it? Do you love the cover and all of the inside? And there's Mama Hada Bear. She wrote the introduction for me this year. It just has such a beautiful energy to it, I think. I might be a little prejudiced, but I really think that the angels outdid themselves with this one. And Jean says, Gruff says, kiss the Teri with wiggle butt. Gosh, this makes us joyful. And you can play it for the doggies and they can listen to the angel messages, right? And they'll hear my voice. So hopefully they'll just sit there and pay attention. All right. Are there any other messages that you all want read this morning? Any page you want to pick? I think Gruffy should pick a page, Blue Jean. Can Gruffy pick a page for us from the little book? Oh, Gizmo. Hi, sweet one. Yeah, I'm going to be leaving here in a couple of days from where these beautiful kitty cats are. You all have met them both. Yesterday, they were both paying attention on the shows and wanted to be a part of it. Kathleen wants page 22. Okay. And Kathy, I just can't wait to order the workbook and the journal. Maybe you can make it a complete set. That's what I want to do, Kathy. Thank you. You're using your intuition there. All right, let me go to page 22. Share love and shine your light every chance you get. Let your conversations around the dinner table be positive. Share with others in your world what your dreams and hopes are for making the world a better place. Teach the children the importance of looking for solutions by staying positive. Yes, it is a big mission to bring the world together in peace. Embrace it, dear ones. Love it into reality. I love that message, Kathy. That's one of my favorites out of the whole book. Share your love and light every chance you get. That's what it's all about. When I go out of the house and I'm around other people, I just always smile. I always smile at them. And that usually is an opportunity to open up a conversation. That's all. Just your smile will let others see that there's something inside of you that's special. There's something inside that wants to be shown on the outside. And then you usually can just open up that conversation to wherever it goes. And mine usually goes toward peace, peace on earth, peace inside. And I shared the joy with the gratitude cards because gratitude always brings joy. So thank you, Kathleen, for choosing this message. And Blue says, yes, she can. She says, you will open right to it. Okay. All right. Let's see what Gruffy's message is. This is for you, Gruff. And it's page 49. We encourage you, dear ones, to turn your wounds into wisdom. Staying broken only magnifies the tragedy. Rise up, lift your head, and search your soul for strength. Out of the ashes, a phoenix will rise. Thank you, Gruffy, for that beautiful message. Because, if we stay a wounded victim, we'll always be a wounded victim. And is that what you want? Is that how you want to live your life? It's definitely not how I want to live my life. I don't want to be a victim. I don't want to be somebody that only looks at this wound or this illness or that illness. Nope. We're much more than that. And almost 49 years ago, I was given a second chance at life. I'm not going to waste it on this disaster or this thing that went wrong. I'm going to look every day for what's going right. And it is a perspective. It's a perspective that we choose. So if you think that you're a victim and you think, why is life happening this way for me? Why are things so bad? And when am I going to have my chance at being happy? It's your choice to be happy. It's your choice to look at things through a different lens and stop looking at all that's going wrong in your world and look for the brightness, look for what's going right. So Gruffy picked the most perfect message for us to go into our prayers. And Blue says, so carrot cake for breakfast. I am in pain with my right leg. I have to do so much today. I'm just going to ignore it in love and go out and about. Just what Gruffy's message was, right? I love that. I love how that worked together because, yeah, we can focus on the pain. And guess what? What we focus on expands. So if we're focusing on pain, you're just going to see more pain because our bodies, especially as we get older, we have pains. That's a given. But if we focus on what's going right, my heart's beating, right? My heart's flooding my body with what it needs to keep me going, to keep the muscles strong, to keep the bones intact. So look at what you do have and what's working right and build that up because then those pains, they're just going to be background noise. And Blue says, she takes such good care of me, my little heart. She says I am a phoenix every day. You certainly are. And Jean says, of course it was. I was thinking of you when I ate it. Now we know why. What's that with carrot cake? And Kathy says, speaking of Phoenix, Bob is picking up Colin and taking him to meet his lawyer and the Frederick County Drug Court to hopefully work something out for Colin's continued recovery path. Well, let's lift them up for that. And is Marietta here? Because Blue is saying, Marietta, Blue Cat's heart has a new home on the cat tree. Oh boy. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. All right, so we're going into our prayers. If you have anything that you'd like to share with us, anything at all that you would like us to lift up, such as the happening with Colin today and my brother-in-law Tim, my friend Jen, who was just diagnosed with ovarian cancer and having a very, very difficult time. So please include her in your prayers every day right now because she certainly needs it. All right, so put that in to put your prayers and let's lift up our Mama Gaia. Is Deirdre here? Because I don't see our daily prayer that she does so eloquently. So if somebody would like to put in a prayer for Mama Gaia and for our programs that we have with angel speakers, I would appreciate that. And so Catherine wants us to pray for her for personal reasons. And Kathy Hand says, yes, Sherry, my birthday cake was a carrot cake. Oh, that's awesome. Y'all have heard my carrot cake story in the past. I don't have time to do it today, but yeah, I was afraid of that carrot cake. I didn't think it was going to taste right with carrots in it, but oh, you called Marietta in. I hope she's okay as well. I know she's out on the water and they're on the boat, Sweet Dreams, her and her hubby and the little doggy, Mr. Wiggles. So let's keep them in our prayers. Thank you, Jean, for bringing her up. Yeah, thank you, Kathy. Yeah, there are um, some types of illness that are really painful for the body, and she has a very painful experience that she's going through. All right, so let's go into our hearts. And if you want to put in yourself into the circle, you can just say that or just hold that in your heart. And let's just go in and first give gratitude. Anytime we give gratitude ahead of the miracle, it just speeds up that miracle arriving to us, doesn't it? Because it's always there. The miracles are all around us. We just have to reach out and grab them. So let's go in with the breath, breathing right to the heart center, lifting up our praises to the Creator, thanking the angels for all that they do for us. And let's surround ourselves by the angels right now. Archangel Raphael, who helps with healing, Michael, who's our protector, Gabriel, who opens up our minds for clarity, and Uriel, who grounds us into the earth energy. Thank you to these powerful angels. Thank you to the Creator who gave them to us. However you envision the Creator, whatever name you call out, you can just say to the I am that I am, thank you. Thank you for gifts. Thank you that you brought this family together, this beautiful, amazing, loving family who knows only love. We open our hearts to anyone that wants to come in and join with us. And we just share with each other. We share in the wins and the good things of life, and we share in our prayers, whatever is needed. So breathe in again. Hold that love in your heart. And just envision the faces of everyone gathered together. And as you look at those faces and you look at the hearts, just say, I love you. I love you. You bring a special, beautiful energy to life. Each one of you that comes in, it's a distinct energy that you bring in. We're not separate. We're all one, but we are having an experience in these human bodies that brings more understanding, brings in sometimes something that we don't want to look at, but we need to. And then it brings an opportunity to love more, to open up more in our hearts, to praise more of what we're doing here. What we're doing is shining our lights for love. So look at your light right now. How is it shining from your heart? Is it bright? Is it dim? Is there something clouding it over? If there is, then let's release it. Let's use the window cleaner and clean off the lens so that light can shine as bright as it can shine. So whatever it is that's a cloud hanging over you or clouding out your energy and your light, look and see, is that what you want? Is that what you want to hold on to? Is that how you want to live your life every day? Or do you want to shine that light and be in joy, sharing with others that life is good? Life is what we make of it. It's what we think about ourselves. Do I deserve a good life? Do I deserve happiness? Do I deserve joy? Yes. The answer is a definite, resounding yes. You deserve every good and wonderful thing in life. You are worthy. You are a spark of the divine. So let that spark light your fire inside of you and let that fire shine out from you, showing others what it means to live and not just exist. Live for each moment. We're only here for a minute. So in that minute, take your time to look at what's important. What do you want to lift up? And let's love on each other. Let's share in these prayer requests that have been brought forth and our long list of prayer requests, lifting each person up, asking for answers to their prayers for the best and highest good. Let's look at our world. Peace. Peace in our hearts is the beginning. Peace in our homes. That's what will happen when we have peace in our hearts. And then peace in our world is the culmination of all of our hearts beating together, wanting peace, sharing peace, and praying for peace every day. So, to all the inhabitants of Earth, we send out a big wave of love. See it going forth, see it touching wherever it goes. Hearts that are hurting, bodies that are hurting, hearts that feel lonely, that feel overlooked, not seen, not heard. And let's lift up all of those, as we don't want to leave anyone out on our planet. Everyone's included in love and light. And let's pray for our environment. So much waste, so much disrespect of our Mama Gaia. Let's pray that we'll wake up and see what we're doing to this earth and set a goal to have it flourish for those generations coming after us. And for those world leaders that are making decisions every day, let's pray that they'll turn toward peace, that they'll want a world to leave behind, and they'll want lives to be respected as sacred. And now let's look at each other, our little family, our little microcosm, and let's love on each other with love and gratitude. And I'm going to pull up Leo on YouTube because my person came home last night. So Jeannie is here in the house, and she had an extremely long flight from Australia. So I want to keep um, any noise down. So I'm going to see if I can just play it over YouTube. Uh, Leo, I can't find you on YouTube. There it is. Okay, so share the love, and I'll share the Leo.
earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today is the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod, the daily mantra.
Oh, I certainly will put Dave in the prayers. Thank you, Blue.
To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod, the daily mantra. Thank you, I love you, namaste. Oh. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a
Thank you, Robin.
full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we are part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always more space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod, the daily mantra. Thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod, the daily mantra. Thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of
Joy. There's our Leo. Accept, align, allow.
AAA, morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup
Oh, the kitties are so happy. Yeah, they're glad she's home.
Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees.
I love that, Leo.
Thank you, I love you, namaste. Cup of joy, cup of joy.
Thank you, Brookie. Pocky has a message for Leo. All right, come on. Where's my wooers at? Gotta help Leo.
Hey, coaches and consultants, come here. Check this out.
There we go, Andrea. Thank you. Oh, I love you all so much. I will be back at 1 o'clock today for the World Peace Meditation. Come join me. Come be there, and let's bring in more world peace and send messages out to our world leaders for more peace in our world. Stay in your hearts. Stay blessed. Life's too short for anything else. So make it a wonderful, beautiful day in your world. And I will see you later. I love you so much.